Finally, the truth. The real truth has come out. A report calls News24 for what it really is. Propaganda PR for the ANC. They're not fighting against disinformation, they are the disinformation. Let's get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are marching our way to 50% of the budget. I cannot thank you guys enough once again. Thank you all so much for donating. If you don't know what I'm talking about Stolen Ground 2 and 3. I plan to investigate the land grabs that happened in Grabouw and Hermanus, but I need your help. And if just 5,000 people donate 50 Rand each, we will hit our goal. We've already come such a long way, and once again, I cannot thank you guys enough. Let's keep that momentum going. Help me expose the truth behind land grabs in South Africa. And if you're watching this on your TV, pause now and scan the QR code and go directly to the BackaBuddy link. However, if you don't want to use BackaBuddy, EFT details are in the description or pinned comment. You can also find the BackaBuddy link there too. Thank you all so much. Let's make this happen. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Newsflash. I'm your host, Emilio. Thanks for tuning in. Let's unpack this. According to the Cape Independent, American intelligence has raised alarm bells in Washington over News24's cozy relationship with the State Security Agency, or SSA. So cozy, it allegedly looks less like journalism and more like an official PR firm for the state.
I know it! I know it! I know it!
Those concerns trace back to a February ruling by the Press Ombudsman, which found that News24 and their editor Adriaan Basson deliberately published disinformation targeting farmers group, the South African Agri Initiative, or SAAI, which is run by Theo de Jager. This isn't just media malpractice, it's a state-backed smear campaign dressed up as investigative reporting. Hypocrite alert, in post-apartheid democratic South Africa, free press isn't just a policy, it's a cornerstone. Yet here we are, with a large media house allegedly in bed with the state's security apparatus. It screams of hypocrisy.
Fake news. It's fake.
The ANC and those who champion transparency now point fingers. But remember, many of these disinformation tactics were learned under apartheid-era playbooks, like Muldergate, where funds were secretly channeled into propaganda outlets like The Citizen to sway public opinion abroad and at home. If history has taught us anything, it's that propagandists never truly reinvent, they just rebrand. Let's not pretend this is a left versus right thing. It's an authoritarian versus democratic principles. Yet the left, especially radical left or socialist rhetoric, sometimes romanticizes state control and centralized truth. Without irony, they applaud a regime when they control the narrative, but freak out when it's someone else pushing it. To our radical left friends, or anyone who thinks central planning works when they do it, state-controlled messaging always ends up serving power, not people. Whether it's Marxist centralization, socialist state media, or even hyper-regulated democracies. The endgame is the same. Dissent suppressed, nuance erased, and the truth bastardized. You can't claim moral high ground when you applaud messages that reinforce your worldview, especially when those messages are crafted by people with agendas. Disinformation doesn't have an ideology. It serves whoever pays for the narrative.
It is not a coincidence. I'm not an idiot.
It's time we called a spade a spade. Journalism must remain free. Free from state meddling, free from billionaire agendas, and free from ideological echo chambers. If News24 has compromised its editorial independence, let it be held accountable. Not privatized, not nationalized, but truly independent. South Africans deserve a press that acts as a check on power, not an amplifier of it. Democracy isn't about controlled messaging. It's about messy truth. To the radical left crowd, a state-run echo chamber never empowers the people. It silences dissent. Trust doesn't come from repetition. It comes from accountability. Once again, ladies and gents, if you want to help me to expose the truth behind land grabs in South Africa, don't forget to donate to the BackaBuddy campaign. Link can be found in the description. And if you don't want to use the BackaBuddy campaign, that's alright. EFT details are also available in the description and pinned comment. More details can be found at stolenground.co.za. But comment below and let me know what you think about all this. Are you happy to see News24 being called out? And no matter which platform you're watching this episode on, please drop a like, a follow, or subscribe. I've got more content coming your way, and with all that being said, thanks for watching. Your Newsflash is in.
My bro, people these days are smoking fucking paraffin, my bro. Getting lit on the old light bulb, my bro. Why would you even... Oaks think that... Oh, I don't even know where to begin, my bro. Why would you even risk it? You know what I'm saying? For a photograph. No, my bro. For a photograph. No, my bro. You won't catch me there with a fucking bungee rope and a fucking jetpack and a promise from Elon Musk that they've created some fucking shit that's going to help me not fall, my bro. Nix.